What's going on, YouTube? This is part 2 of my 1964 Impala restoration process. So here's the car arriving at the restoration shop. Now this was probably about an hour or two from when the car first got picked up. If you like, you can go check that out on my part 1 video. And here's a short clip. This was taken by the owner. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there when the car first arrived. I wasn't able to get there till a few hours later. Here you can see the homie getting the ramps ready, preparing the car to be offloaded. Here's a few more pictures of the car up in the flatbed. And there you see the homie in the back doing his thing. So here's a car about to be back down on the pavement, getting ready to be pulled into the shop. So here's the Impala finally inside the shop. Now by this time I had already arrived, so I was able to take these pictures myself. Here's another short video clip of the car inside the shop. Now this is probably gonna be the last time you'll get to see the car fully assembled. And here's a picture from a wider angle. Here you can get somewhat of a better look at the shop and some of the other projects they got going on. Okay, so from here on, I guess we can call this the deconstruction phase of the project. Here's, you can see some of the body panels have been removed. Here's a homie working on the underside of the car. Here again, you can see some of the panels have been removed. And then there's the grill along with the headlights. Here's the driver's side fender, and there you can see again the grill next to it, and obviously here's the hood of the car. Here in the rear of the car, you can see the taillights have been removed. There's one of the shop workers that's working on the car. Here you can see that the bumper has been removed. And there you can see some of the rust damaged under the bumper that, accumulated throughout the years. Now we take a look at inside the trunk. As you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. More than likely the trunk pan is gonna have to be replaced. Here's a homie removing the roof rail trim. Definitely a tedious and very fragile process from what I hear. Here's more of the chrome molding being removed from the car. And here you can see him removing the chrome trim from around the rear window. With the trim removed, you can get a better look at how the rust eats away at the metal from all the moisture that gets trapped over time. Next is the windshield being removed. There you can see how they removed all the weather stripping and adhesive and all that other junk. There's all that weather stripping that's been removed that is basically trash. Here's the windshield wipers. Gonna have to figure out if it's gonna have to be either re-chrome or just repolish. That'll obviously be at a later video. Definitely want to stay tuned for that. Here they are alongside the door seal plates. And now we take a look at the interior. As you can clearly see, it's for the most part being gutted. There you can see some of the insulation. Obviously it's gonna have to be discarded. It's all brittle and just worn out. There you can see the homie putting in some work on the interior. And now we start looking at the passenger side door. Here you can see the homeboy removing the armrest, and alongside the door handle, and then you can see him taking out the window crank. And last, removing the door panel. And right after that, we see him removing the driver's side armrest along with the door panel. Here's a good look at the door with the panel removed. Not in the worst of shape, but definitely gonna need a little bit of work. And here's the armrest already removed from the car. Here are some of the parts that have been removed, putting away in some containers. And here's the passenger side kick panel. So here's the last part of the video. Here the car is being lowered up onto the trailer, getting taken to go get sandblasted. So next time you see the 64 Impala, it'll be back from sandblasting, and from what the shop owner told me, it'll also be epoxy primer, so we can take a better look at the condition of the metal. So you definitely want to stay tuned for part 3. So there you have it. Last thing I want to say is thanks to all those who have been watching my videos. Thanks to those who have subscribed, and thanks to those that hopefully will subscribe. Definitely much appreciated. On to the next one.